I just checking to see how everything going. All right, I'll go ahead and start up. Um, let me see. All right, and let me start off the street ministry for the day. Okay, this Saturday by starting off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, HaKadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar coming at you with another lesson, like I say, street ministry, holy camp. And right before I get into this lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the heathen nations that may take on the physical appearance of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. Hey, so basically, once again, man, out here to prophesy, and that's what it's all about. Okay? And we out here to prophesy the coming destruction and the downfall of America, which is known as Babylon the Great. Okay? Because ultimately, this place, America, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire at the peak of the Third World War. And also at that time, it's going to issue in the second coming of who the world called Christ, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach. Okay? When it comes to the Lord bringing judgment, okay, war to the nation's military, that's going to lead to the destruction of America. Okay? And also at the same time, Yahweh Shai delivering the elect of the nation of Israel, which would consider the 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay? Because at this time, 2/3, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, they're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to be cut off. Okay, due to them not their non-belief, okay, due to them not repenting, not acknowledging Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, when it comes to the prophets, okay, but more anything want to stay trusted in the false gods of this world, okay, the idols of this world, okay, the false doctrines when it comes to these different sets of religions, okay, mostly Christianity, okay, Islam, Roman Catholicism, okay, Egyptology, Scientology, okay, now to the point, Baphomet, Satanism, okay, witchcraft, okay, how people trust in all type of madness, okay, but when it comes to them, their true nationality and them acknowledging their true power, Yahweh Shema Shai, they don't want to take heed, but that's okay, okay, because the word is only for the election at this time, and that's the number that we're striving to be part of, man. And at this time, man, we're being more focused into what the time of prophecy. As I'm gonna start off with Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 39, okay, verse 1. And I pray that the street ministry is edifying. So Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Okay, being occupied in prophecy, which the word prophecy means to say before. Okay, and how the Lord is doing that by the way of the prophets setting up, through the ministry. And when it comes to the warning, okay, Yahweh Shema Shah has set up the prophets to give that warning to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? Let me get on Hosea chapter 12, verse 10. It says, I have also spoken by the prophets. I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So once again, Yahweh Shema Shai is speaking by the way of the prophets. Okay? And the true prophets. Okay, because you got false prophets amongst Israel. Okay, that's not giving that warning. Okay? A lot of these Israelite camps, such as IUIC, ISUPK, GOCC, Sakari, okay, WFI, okay. Although they might teach Israel, okay, but a lot of them not teaching the Form 1, okay, as a true prophet is supposed to be doing, okay. And you see that mainly amongst the men of Great Millstone, okay, following the script, okay, the scriptures, man. Let me get this. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And so that's what the Lord set up the prophets to do. Okay, the prophesied the coming of judgment, okay, of war, okay, evil, okay, which the word evil means bad times, okay, pestilence, okay, and part of that bad time is the approaching of Jacob's trouble. Okay, let me go a couple of chapters over. On Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, so we're approaching the time like no other, man. Okay, when it comes to the coming destruction of this place, America. Okay, we're about to witness a financial crash. Okay, that's going to lead to the dollar becoming obsolete as they're ready to move forward with a cashless society. Okay, when it comes to these elites of Esau, Edom, and their agenda, okay, the so-called white race, mainly when it comes to the central bankers, the ones they call themselves the illuminated one. Okay, and recently you just not had the information came out about the UN. Okay, could starting with the apostles and the elders and the brother on down been going into lately about this whole the UN document that came out last week over the weekend. Okay, during the time of the 22nd of September and the 23rd. Okay, they have a packaging what they have planned for the future of 2030. Okay, and the brothers went into it, but they teach on the main thing amongst that document, how they ready to set up a cashless society through their technology by the way of internet. And we already know all that sent around the coming of the on the mark of the beast, okay, the RFID microchip, okay, in Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. And that's what's going to replace the physical dollar, man. Okay, as this whole world, okay, is going cashless. Okay, and it starts with the the United Nations. Okay, and so we in these times, man, and leading up to that time, as they ready to implement on the RFID microchip, okay, the mark of the beast, through this through a digital currency, through the CBDCs. During that time, it's going to come a time of a lot of infighting. Okay, a lot of resistance. Okay, that's why I say it's going to come a time of civil unrest. Okay, race wars, civil war, third world war, and all that's part of the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, famine. Okay, pestilence. Okay, as it says in Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. So the Lord, Yahweh Shemal Shah, once again has set up the prophets to give that warning, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. As the leaks, man, they really think when they come to their agenda, their NWO, that they are really going to fulfill it. Okay? But they're going to come a part of time, eventually Yahweh Shemal Shah is going to intervene. Okay? The majority of our people, they're not paying attention to that, man. Okay, they don't know about the UN meetings, the WEF, okay, certain councils or sermons, or not sermons, summits, okay, that these devils is doing behind the scenes to push more draconian laws, okay, to bring more strict legislations, to take away the people's rights. Okay, you starting to see that now. They're ready to come against the so-called Constitution, the freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, etc. But once again, Yahweh Shemal Shah have set up the prophets to give that warning, man. Start with the men of Great Millstone. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Okay, once again, giving that warning. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's why the Lord set up the prophets. And like I made mention, a lot of these Israelite camps start with their heads. Okay, not giving that warning. Okay, they coming to the point that make this truth or this doctrine, the Israelite doctrine, world friendly. Okay, which the word of Yahweh Shema Shah is separate. Okay, when it comes to these false doctrines, okay, of the world. Okay, you supposed to, like I say, you're supposed to stick to the script, man. Okay, we got a lot of these camps now. They teaching hell. Okay, they teaching the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast. It's sin. Okay, something spiritual. Okay, they teaching all nations can make it. Certain Israelite camps. Okay, it's all about you can be militant, taking up arms, etc. A lot of it is in it for just self gain, man. Okay, for monetary gain, and the scripture speak of that. Okay, that they teaching false doctrines for filthy lucre's sake. But we supposed to be giving that warning, man. Ezekiel chapter 3. A lot of these camps don't push the time of the destruction of America. Okay, the Third World War. Okay, a lot of these camps don't push the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, when it comes to martial law, as we're about to enter into that time, concentration camps. Okay, they like to use the term conspiracy theory. Okay, when it comes to mainly like IUIC and IUCPK, so basically they saying that don't even exist. But all type of information, news clips, articles, truthers, people that on different alternative news coming out, telling people to prepare. Okay, insiders. Okay, telling you that it's going to be the time of martial law. Okay, another shutdown, lockdown, curfews. Okay, you got this whole situation with the ports. Okay, that they got workers, over 40,000, 70,000. Okay, here in America, in other countries, foreign countries, they're dealing with trades and when it comes to the economy, when it comes to merchandise or goods, when it comes to by the way of the sea, okay, by the harbor, okay, these ports, and they going on strikes. Okay, truckers going on strikes. Okay, your average worker ready to go on strike due to the inflation. Okay, due to the unemployment. Okay, and so that's more of a domino effect leading to this place coming to a financial crash. Okay, and that's what these elites want. Okay, but you got, like I said, a lot of Israelite camps that's not giving that warning. Such as when it comes to the men of Great Millstone. Okay, they're taking the word of the Lord seriously and prophesying, man. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood would I require at thy hand. And it's going into the false prophets. Okay, that's not giving that warning. So if they don't give the warning about the MOTB, okay, because it's important to give the warning not to take that RFID microchip, okay, and teach it for what it really is when it comes to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Okay, but those of our people that take it, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, okay, they're going to be allotted to be destroyed. Okay, or their faith going to be destroyed. Okay, or their faith going to be destroyed by the way of those missiles. Okay, at the peak of the Third World War, when Yahweh shall return. Okay, matter of fact, let me get that. So that's why we always, when you see the men of Great Millstone and the brethren on down, okay, always doing uploads or videos, okay, when it comes to current news about that RFID microchip. Okay, because that's prophecy. This is Revelation chapter 14. Okay, matter of fact, let me get 13 since I'm making mention of it. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and that's going into that MOTB. Okay, that mark. Okay, and when you look into that word mark there, when you go to the blue letter, okay, the blue letter Bible, and you look at that word mark there in the Greek, okay, when it comes to the New Testament, okay, there you find out in that word mark there in the Greek is karabma, okay, meaning sharabma or karabma. I say karabma, okay, meaning an incision, a stamp, a cutting in the flesh, okay, something physical, okay, a pledge, okay, and that's what's going to be the next day, the next way of buying and selling, okay, to show your your servitude, okay, that you're willing to bow down to the beast system when it comes to this NWO by taking that MOTB. And he says it's going to cause all. So it doesn't matter your status, rich, poor, free, bond, okay? And we starting to see that now, okay? When it comes to these elites, pushing these CBDCs worldwide, man. Even these BRIC nations, okay, such as, when it comes to Russia, okay, which the acronym of BRIC, okay, going to, BRICS, BRICS, okay, going into Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, okay? You got other countries as well that's starting to alliance themselves with them, okay? Kenya, okay? The Argentinas, okay? Argentina, okay? Saudi Arabia, okay? You're starting to see Turkey, okay, want to, be alliance with Russia and the BRIC nations, okay? And so we in these times, man, okay? Which, those nations are ultimately, coming against America when it comes to the American dollar, okay? But when it comes to that BRICS financial format, they're going to come to the point of pushing a digital currency, okay? Because all of them really is leaguing with each other when it comes to these elites, okay, that's ruling. And everything going cashless, okay? And all of it's going to be centered around that MOTB. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And so the right hand going into mainly the monetary gain, okay, when it comes to the buying and selling part. Okay? And you starting to see that, certain news clips, videos, okay, people taking that MOTB, inserting that MOTB in their hands. Okay? Look at the example of Sweden. Okay? Over there, okay, mostly they going cashless and they pushing the, when it comes to the MOTB, a cashless society, man. Okay, which they put it in their, they left hand, okay, when it comes to that CHIP, okay, which is known as the NFC, okay, micro, okay, that's how they say it over there in the east, okay, or the eastern or when it comes to Europe, okay. Okay, so you can look up the latest news on the RFID micro technology and watch how much information come up, man. Okay, they show you that most likely a lot of these camps, man, they done sold out. Okay, because we know that they done sold out, taking the gag order, okay, which is known as the 501c3 charter, okay, because there's a tax exemption, okay, that goes with them getting money, okay, from the government, okay, because it's a tax exemption, okay, of a charter, okay, some people use it for to start businesses, okay, but when it comes to the church, okay, it's the government between the church and the people, okay, and you starting to see a lot of Israelites have taken on to that, okay, that 501c3 charter, Okay, that's why they teaching Danable Harris. Okay, that's why they can't speak on the MOTB being an RFID micro. Okay, that's why now they teaching all nations can be saved. Okay, it's a hell doctrine. Okay, no prosperity. So a lot of these Israelite camps, okay, start like mainly IUIC, man. More and more they starting to look like a Christianity church, man, but an Israelite spin on it. Okay, like I said, they're not teaching that RFID micro, man. Okay, they're not giving that warning. Okay, and that's part of the coming of the time of Jacob's trouble. Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. I don't know, verse 16. And it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And the forehead scent is as you see too, more in the news. Okay, when it comes to the Neuralinks, okay, when it comes to the brain implants, okay, you got Elon Musk being the face of it, okay, but you got many other companies as well that are moving towards a stage of pushing Neuralinks, okay, when it comes to people that not able to to use their their members, okay, when it comes to their body parts, when it comes to the brain or speech, okay, not able to talk, not able to to walk, okay, those that might be like paralyzed or paraplegic, okay, now they pushing the neural links, okay, when it comes to the brain, okay, to to link it to the nerves so people can able to to speak through computers, you know uh, um using exoskeletons suits to help with their posture. They're able to walk. They link it with the the MOTB when it comes to the brain aspect, okay, which is part of Esau Edom miracles on the left hand side, okay, when it comes to this technology, okay. But the main way of the MOTB when it comes to buying and selling monetary gain is going to be by the way of people taking it in their hands, okay. And it says Revelation chapter 13 verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of this name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scores and six, going to the 666. Okay, another symbol, okay, of these elites and their agenda. And you'll see it all throughout, Hollywood. Okay, the 3 6s, okay, the 666, okay. But that's the symbol to show you that these elites are the Edomites, okay. The so-called white race, man, these central bankers when it comes to their agenda, as they pushing Satanism, man, wickedness. Okay, like I say, in all these movies and these celebrities, they'll throw it the sixes. Okay, a certain when it comes to a lot of these events, they're supposed to be like shootings or some type of catastrophic event. Okay, and they put it on social media or they put it on your news like CNN or Fox, okay, NBC, CBS News, and you got certain clips that they showing you. They might have the sixes in the back, okay, which is subliminal messages, okay. The sixes on the billboard, or this the time, the time of the crime happened at 6 o'clock. 6 people died, or 66 people. Those are cold, man. Okay, but that's part of their agenda. Okay, to show you that these elites, okay, are the Edomites, man. Okay, like I said, you got these celebrities throwing up the sixes, but that really going to, when it comes to that, 666 going into the side stigma, okay, going into really the universal barcode, okay, where you have on on merchandise where you go to scan to get that product, okay, and when they go to scan it, that's another way of buying and selling, okay. But now they want to put that type of technology in the RFID micro, okay, the universal barcode, man. Okay, and on a universal barcode, they have the 3 6s, okay, and the word six means to cut, okay, and when it comes to that MOTB, okay, that RFID micro, okay, even when it comes to the hands or the brain, okay, they have to physically cut into the flesh to insert it, man. Okay, and I'll leave it at that. But let's go to the punishment of those that take it. Um, Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in their foreheads or in their hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashmal Shai, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Okay, the word indignation means righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Holy Lamb. Okay, so that's going in the time of the peak of the Third World War, when Yahweh Shai returned. Okay, but those of our people, or you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that take that the MOTB, that's going to be your judgment. Okay, these heathen nations, they can go already ahead and take it, man. Okay, the Lord ain't dealing with them. They're going to be destroyed automatically anyway. Okay, but the warning goes to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, not to take it. Okay, start with like I said, certain groups, Israelites, okay, that's not teaching the RFID micro, is not the mark of the beast, okay, but misleading their congregation, man. Okay, but we're soon to find out when it comes to that point, when this society crash, when it comes to the economy, okay, and they implement that at the time of that prophecy, man. Okay, they're gonna be a game changer, okay, like Elder Pastor Tahar always make mention, and the rest of the brothers, man. So once again, we're supposed to be giving that warning. But our people they don't consider, man. That's what Isaiah, okay, they don't consider that matter of fact, let me get Ezekiel. I'm gonna go back into Ezekiel. A lot of our people push the day of the Lord off, man. Okay, but these elites, man, they ready to move. But this is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that he have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and the visions, and every vision is failing? And you hear that from our people, okay, especially those that come against the Hebrew Israelites, okay, especially you so-called, you simple Negroes amongst Christianity that coming against the Hebrew Israelites, trying to debunk the doctrine of the Hebrew Israelites, man, okay, saying that America ain't gonna be destroyed, ain't gonna be no nuclear war, ain't no such thing as the RFID micro. Okay, so you even got that even amongst Israel. Okay, those that know the Israelites, man. Okay, we ain't pushing the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and so they, saying that the days of Yahweh Shemal Shah are being prolonged in the visions when it comes to the prophecies. Okay, that it's gonna fail. Okay, I don't heard individuals. Okay, well trying to put them on game about the truth about the Bible, that their true inheritance as being Israelites, or they're saying every time when you make mention of who the world called Christ, Yahweh Shai's second coming, that we in the end time prophecy, the end days, okay, of this rulership. Okay, I don't heard individuals say that, man. What y'all saying, man? That them Bible times, okay, show you the sympathy or the simple of our people, the simplicity of our people, man. Okay, that they putting the day of the Lord on, or those Bible times. Okay, they you would say, all right, at the Bible times, and they mainly be Christians. If they're Bible times, when did the Lord ever return? Okay, then they shocked, they lost for words, man. Show you that Christianity does a number on our people, and in the ways of this world, man. Okay, when it comes to our people blinded from the understanding of the truth. Okay. Now, what we call ourselves blessed, okay, as we in this calling, man, the Lord has given us the eyesight, the understanding, okay, through the Spirit, which is a gift. Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Okay, so they're not looking for the prophecies, okay, to come to pass. Okay, tell them therefore, this say the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Okay, so we coming in that time. How we know that? Through the prophecies, okay, and also through the men that Yahweh Shema Shai set up to prophesy, okay, of the coming plagues, the coming judgment, okay, that the Lord about to bring, man. And to teach repentance to you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay? And it says, verse 24, for there shall be no more vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, and I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass, and it shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, say the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's the point. The Lord about to bring judgment, man. Okay, the more and more these people put the day of the Lord off, the more and more the Lord moving forward to showing his work, man. Okay, let me get on. Let me see something real quick. I think that's what Amos. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, Amos chapter 3, verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Should there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Yeah, so once again, Yahweh Shema Shah bringing judgment, man. Every day the Lord brings judgment. But that's Zephaniah, man. Okay, and the Lord has set up the watchman to blow that trumpet. Okay, another way saying the prophet is a watchman. Okay, and what the prophets are watching for, the prophecies, the signs, okay, to come out and give the warning, man. Okay, when it comes to current news, current events, okay, and that's the Lord doing it every day. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof, he will not do iniquity. Every morning do he bringeth his judgment to light, he faileth not, but the unjust know no shame. Yeah, that's starting with our people, okay, you Israelites, okay, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, okay, as the Lord bringing judgment daily, okay, but they don't knowledge that Yahweh Shema Shai is doing, okay, though it be told to them by the way of the prophets, man, okay, and though it be told to them that it's time for repentance, it's time to hide the wake high time to wake out of sleep. Romans 13 and 11. Okay, that our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Okay, in order for you to be saved, okay, you got to be saved from something. Okay, from sudden destruction, and that's what Lord is bringing, destruction. I'm gonna get back into that these secret councils. Okay, when it comes to that that there ain't no it's secret to majority of our people. Okay, but when it comes to these elites ready to indulge or ready to forge the NWO, man. Okay, that whole UN document, okay, that package, okay, that came out, okay, last week. That but in the meantime, okay, our people are being distracted by the whole P Diddy scandal. Okay, now the latest with Eric Adams, the New York mayor being indicted, okay, on certain charges, okay. You know, the latest um distraction, okay, the latest trend of fashion amongst the, social media, amongst the music, entertainment, Hollywood, okay, etc. Man, okay, a lot of people looking forward to these holidays, coming to Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the coming of New Year, this whole presidential campaign and election year between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, which a lot of it, nothing but more and more, nothing but smoke and mirrors, man. Okay, to keep the people, um, the distracted, especially so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Back into Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Okay, and that's our Lord speaking once again. Hosea, what I read, Hosea 12 and 10, by the way of the prophets. Okay, the Lord ain't gonna come down here, the Heavenly Father, physically himself off his throne, out of the spiritual realm to come talk to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, he used the prophets. Okay, there was an example of that when Moses. Okay, when Moses, during the time out of the Exodus of Egypt. Okay, and and you had majority of people back then was being rebellious. Okay, instead of they didn't want to take heed to Moses. Okay, they told Moses, we want to go to the Most High directly ourselves. Okay, we don't need you to be the middleman. Okay, the Lord ain't dealing with you. Okay, we want to see the Lord for ourselves. And what the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh at that time, told Moses, he said, all right, tell Israel, okay, for 7 days, be cleansed. Okay, don't have, any, the men not having sex with the women. Okay, cleanse yourself. Now I'll come make myself, my appearance known to them. So they did it. And right before Yahweh shot, Yahweh made his appearance. Okay, there was thundering, lightning, he was making his entrance. And then next thing you know, Israel, they forsaken. Okay, well they basically was afraid, and they told Moses, now Moses, we'll listen to you. Okay, and that show you how powerful the presence of the Heavenly Father is, man. Okay, so the Lord set up his prophets to be the mediator. Okay, starting with Yahweh Shai, and the men that came up, that's coming up under Yahweh Shai through the Spirit. Okay, which eventually is going to be the elect. Okay, that joint heirs. Okay, Yahweh Shai, the apostles. Okay, let's go back into Amos chapter 3, verse 7. And it says, surely the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So that's the only way you're going to find out, okay, that Yahweh Shema Shai word is faithful and true by the way of the prophecy, okay. Like I said, but a lot of our people, they're not paying attention. And you got a lot of Israelite camps out there that's not giving them the warning. Okay, a lot of these Israelite camps, they ain't gonna go into that whole document. Like I said, the UN. Okay, going into how they ready to come with that MOTB. Okay, but that's what it's really all about. Okay, although they push the narrative of peace. Okay, when it comes to technology, AI. Okay, only way you can be safe if you monitor and when it comes to biometrics, surveillance. Okay, that's what they pushing now. Okay, that's what that whole document been all about. Okay, but like I said, a lot of these camps, they're not getting on Esau. They're not gonna push the NWO. Okay, that these elites, when it comes to their agenda. Okay, they're not pushing the micro. Okay, being that RFID being the MOTB. Okay. But Esau ready to move, man. Because the scripture says he know if he have but a short time left. Let's get that. And the main ones he wanna annihilate are you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But these elites, starting with Esau, Edom, and down to the average Edomite. Okay, they are our primary #1 enemies, man. Okay, right along with the rest of the nations. Psalm the 83rd chapter going to that, man. Okay, but let's get Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. And it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein, ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth they have but a short time. Okay, and the devil is going into a physical man or nation, okay, and it's going into Esau, Edom. Okay, the word devil, diablos, okay, in the but in the Latin, okay, meaning deceiver, okay, accuser, okay, a false accuser, okay, and that's what Esau, Edom is known for. They deceiving us, they lies, okay. Because they, like I made mention, when it comes to this whole UN, the whole UN document, okay, that packaging is all centered around peace. Okay, that way they push the narrative, but really they want to bring more control, man. Okay, they want to bring more oppression. Okay, so that's the devil for you. Okay, and they said they're coming down with great wrath because they know they have but a short time left, man. Okay, as they got the same Operation Warp Speed, man. Okay, you know they got the doomsday clock. Okay, more than anything, they seeing that the prophets waking up, Israel waking up, this word going viral, going global. Okay, they're seeing the signs of the so-called UFOs. Okay, what they call UFOs, you know, the chariots. Okay, more and more UFO sightings increasing. Okay, they now to the point you got the Pentagon got to classify it. Okay, do reports on them. Okay, more, like I said, more and more UFO sightings, man. Okay, so they know they have but a short time left. Okay, their exposure, okay, or their agendas, okay. As you know, as you now you got the information age, okay, the World Wide Web, the internet, okay, and they got frictions amongst themselves to the point that you got certain people that are members that have been part of these elites agenda that's coming out now, okay, exposing their agenda. Okay, the average so-called American, okay, those that's in the know are doing research, okay, exposing their agenda, going into certain information, okay, and it's all about you have to. The scripture says, "Study to show thyself approved." Okay, when it comes to the scriptures, you study the scriptures, okay, and you extrapolate, or you know when it comes to what you're seeing, what's going on in the world. Okay, to show you that the words of Yahweh Shema Shah are faithful and true, man. And these devils know that, man. Okay, but they so delusional. Okay, thinking that they're gonna forward the NWO. Okay, thinking that the Lord doesn't see them. Okay, matter of fact, let me get this. But that's the pride of Esau Edom. And really, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah got them to see. Okay, but that's Job. For them to think they're gonna forward this NWO and stamp everybody with that electronic tag, and think they're gonna rule forever. Think they're gonna go on from 2030 to 2050. Yeah, but their time is short. Let's go to Job chapter 12, verse 16. And it says, with him is strength and wisdom. Okay, going to the Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay, and it says and Esau Edom get his strength or his wisdom from the left hand side, okay, through the spiritual demon Satan, okay, and Satan get his power from Yahweh Shema Shah, okay. So Esau Edom is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan here on the earth, man, and it ain't hard to tell by now, okay, especially if you're calling yourself an Israelite, especially if you say that you're a prophet, man, okay. But the Lord got them deceived, okay, through the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, when it comes to Esau, Edom, mainly these elites. Job chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceiveness, the deceived and the deceiver are his. Okay, so Esau, Edom, deceiver, and the Lord got him deceived. Okay, and those that being deceived by him, okay, starting with you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, on down to the average person, okay, that's not the will of Yahweh Shemal Shah to understand this truth, okay, the elect is not going to be deceived, okay, the elect is going to wake up out of the deceivedness and come back and acknowledge Yahweh Shemal Shah, okay, but those that being deceived, the Lord got them in that delusion, okay, and in this case, these Edomites, when it comes to their agenda, okay. Matter of fact, let me get this. I'll come at Joel chapter. No, I'm gonna go to that's Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 29. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. And it says, woe. The word woe means destruction. Okay, because that's what's coming to you, mainly to you Edomites. Okay. Okay, and this when it comes to this verse or this chapter, Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto you, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? And that's the mind frame of these elites. Okay, at one point in time, we didn't know about the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, the Gettys, etc. Okay, these elite central bankers. Okay, when when it came to the Illuminati, okay, which the word Illuminati or illuminated the barrels of the light, okay, they do it in wickedness, okay, but one point in time we didn't know about the Edomites, man, okay, when it comes to these central bankers, okay, and at the same time behind the scenes, okay, they've been holding these secret councils, some summits, okay, when it comes to these different secret societies, okay, that's all behind Satanism and Baphomet, okay, the wickedness that's going on, the Bohemian Grove, okay, where they do nothing, a lot of these sacrifices of blood sacrifices, I keep it at that, but we ain't knew nothing about that, man, okay, till it wasn't introduced to us, okay, mainly by the internet, okay, and then, and they being exposed, but mainly by the prophets, starting with the men of Great Millstone, man, that went into certain of their agendas, okay, Agenda 21, Rex 84, okay, Project Megiddo, okay, etc., man, okay, what they're pushing now, okay, now they're on the forefront, now, they're pushing, certain, they coming out with it now, announcing the NWO, okay, the WEF, and, the UN meetings and all that, okay, and now they're being exposed. At one point in time, we didn't know about that, okay, there wasn't the time then, okay, now we're in the time they're exposed, okay, and that the worst thing that can happen to these elites, they being exposed, okay, yeah, we didn't know about the Federal Reserve note, okay, which they call the dollar, okay, is actually nothing but debt, that is not real money, okay, one point in time we thought it was really money, okay, but now we understand now, these central bankers set that up, okay, ever since the time of what these elites, during the time of the Jekyll Island, okay, where you had all these elites came together and formed the Federal Reserve note and put it in play, okay, and so you got information on that, okay, how the dollar came about, okay, when it comes to the Federal Reserve note, that's part of these secret councils, okay, that once was hid but now being exposed. And you got a lot of people onto that now, okay, joining in the Baphomet Satanism, okay, the Black Boule, okay, amongst these sellouts, okay, the Black Masons, okay, Um, Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Okay. For there, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing that formed say of him that formed it, he have no understanding. And that's what we're starting to see now. Okay, they don't want to push. They want to get rid of the existence of a higher power that what they call God. Okay, that's why now they want to ban the Bible. Okay, well that is Noah for Harari. Okay, they say he said Christ is fake news. Okay, we ain't got to worry about no God. Okay, we got so much technology we can form our own miracles in the form of rain. Cause they got certain weapons or systems such as the heart program. Okay, DARPA. Okay, weather modification systems. Which the Lord gave them that type of blessing on the left hand side. Okay, but they ain't gonna give credit to Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, they're gonna give credit unto themselves or pay homage to the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, but that's their blessing that the Lord gave them. Okay, once again to the deceiver. Okay, but now they trying to push the narrative of banning the Bible. AI going to take over. AI can rewrite the Bible. Okay, they got AI robots. Okay, that can be priests and if people got problems and they want to confess their sins, they can go to an AI robot. Okay, AI can predict this and predict that. Okay, like I said, which is nothing but technology on the left hand side that Yahweh Shema Shai gave them to deceive them. Okay, that's what we come to the understanding of. Okay, us that's the hopeful elect. Okay, and now you start to see, they corrupting the world. Okay, the natural foods is not enough. Okay, now we got to get rid of the natural food. We got to come out with more GMO food. Okay, that's why now you start to see they destroying certain when it comes to the food supply, the food chain that they start destroying. Okay, Monsanto's. Okay, have been creating food for over 100+ years. So down there, every food that we eating is chemical. Okay, but they say that's the way how food should be. Okay, but more and more leading to nothing but more illness. Okay, more destruction. Okay, so they saying that whatever the Lord He had done and naturally or God given right, okay, it's wrong. We got technology to to more enhance, okay, the earth. Okay, to show you that since Esau Edom corrupt, since his existence and being in rulership, he don't corrupt everything. Okay. What else? When it comes to the family structure, okay, between men and women, he done depleted that. Okay, got women against men, men against women. Okay, men want to be women want to be women. Okay, indoctrinating the children. Okay, you see how it is now in these certain schools, man. Okay, where they teach when it comes to that, that agenda. Okay, that's why this place also is known as Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, we know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, the destruction of that place by fire. Okay, that's why this place is known as Babylon the Great, which the word Babylon, Baal in Hebrew means confusion, and that's what Esau Edom is nothing about but confusion. Okay, false identities. Okay, our people still calling themselves black, African American, Hispanic, Latino, Puerto Rican, okay, etc. Okay, you got these heathens when it comes to their false identity, construction names on them. Okay, these Edomites still think they white. Okay, still thinking that who the world called Christ is a white man. Okay, who the world called God is a so-called white man. Okay, no but confusion. Okay, and more that what they want to push, especially when it comes to this AI technology. Because now, when I'm going into that, making mention that UN document. Okay, now they trying to bring everything centered around internet and the technology. mainly the MOTB, as they're ready to push biometric, okay, and transhumanism, mixing men or people with machine, okay. So they coming to the point, and when they want to implement the MOTB and they have control, and you ain't gonna be so-called human no more, okay? Or you're gonna become a part of the Internet of Things or technology, okay? You're gonna be monitored, okay? You're gonna be watched, surveillance. That's why they setting up these smart cities, as they call them, 15-minute cities or safe zones. Okay, when in certain areas, okay, you are allowed to only to operate if you had that MOTB, okay, pushing a credit-based system, universal income. Okay, they're ready to push that. Okay, where they can allow you what to have and what you can't have, and if you uh, go against their agenda or their policies they have in place, okay, gonna be a penalty. Okay, we can deduct this much out of your credit-based system. Okay, and so that's what we're heading towards too, man. But once again, Yahweh Shema Shah eventually gonna disappoint them, man. Okay. Um, but they think they can hide from the Lord, man. Let's get what that's in that they holding these secret councils, man. And like I say, mainly is geared toward is destroying the so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, man. Keeping us oppressed as a nation, keep us not knowing who we are. Okay, that's why when it comes to those that know the Hebrew Israelites, we come in a time of persecution. Okay, for all you Israelites out there that amongst these Israelite camps that don't take the bribe or teaching Daniel heresy, don't sold out. Okay, to trying to corrupt the truth. Okay, they got you too, man. Okay, when it comes to persecution, after they um finish using you, okay, yeah, they're gonna bring persecution onto you too. Okay, but they ready to come against the Hebrew Israelites, man. Okay, that's why they talking about black identity extremists, terrorism. Okay, you got your likes like Vocab Malone. Okay, um, you got Israelite camps such as IUIC trying to link up with the Nation of Islam. As they already see Islam, they already got them on the books at terrorism. Okay, domestic terrorism and all that. Okay, when it comes to these Muslims. Okay, so they having the ministry blame. Okay, let me get on Psalms. Let me see. Psalms chapter 64. Psalms chapter 64, verse 1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. And that's us. Okay, start with those that truly believe. Okay, us are the hopeful elect. Our prayer, such as just as David, that the Lord deliver us in these times, man, from the enemy. Okay, when it comes to Esau Edom. Okay, which is when it comes to Esau Edom, he's the sword of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, matter of fact, that's the blessing that the Lord gave Esau Edom. He's doing it now in the form of his military. And then when it comes to his draconian measures, okay, biological warfare, his NWO, okay, his martial law troops, okay, these devils got, like I said, AI robots, super soldiers, your modern day advanced weapons, okay. Psalms chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. And eventually that's what Yahweh Shema Shah is going to do, okay, when Yahweh Shah returns. And it says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, going to Esau Edom. From men, which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hidden treasures, and they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. And they start with these elites. Okay, they have the world resources. Okay, when it comes to control over other nations. Okay, even though they starting to being exposed now. Okay, but when it comes to a lot of these other countries, okay, starting with their government officials, they prime ministers or presidents, okay, over certain countries, man, they rule over them, man. Okay, in certain countries, the resources that these countries have don't belong to them. Okay, they are paying tribute, okay, to these elites, man. Okay, but the finer things, all the resources, the top resources, all the earth, these elites have. And in their mind, they figure that as they establish this, want to establish this NWO, okay, they're going to rule forever. But they try to, more and more leave their substance or inheritance to their, when they say they babes, okay, their children. Okay, because these elites, they know the concept of reincarnation. Okay, that if they die, they come back, okay, through their bloodline and come back into their, their riches. Okay, but now to the point, they trying to live forever through technology. Okay, they figure that if they can mix themselves with machines, okay, they can just continue on to live forever, man. Okay, to be trying to be God say on the earth. Okay, live eternity through their technology. Let me go back to Psalms chapter 64, verse 1, and it says, "Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy." And once again, like I said, that's us, or the hopeful elect. Okay, looking for Yahweh Shema shall deliver us as we're approaching once again the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, and we understand, as I may mention, 2/3 of our people, they're gonna perish on this side, man, and they're gonna have to come back in the kingdom. Okay, but right now we focusing on this moment now of prophecy. Verse 2, and it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Okay, that's going to Esau Edom agenda. Okay, and it says, "Who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words." Okay, and once again, man, they sword can come into the form of these draconian measures. Okay, especially in the time of martial law, civil unrest here in America. Okay, it's already certain presidents putting in executive orders. Okay, ready to do the bidding of these elites. Okay, presidents, the House of Representatives. Okay, the senators. Okay, and when it's time for martial law, man, it's going to be the time of war, taking over the Constitution. Okay, they're mainly through the elites, man. And so that's them wetting their tongue like a sword, man, through these councils they have. Okay, these meetings, these summits they have. Okay, and Elder Apostle Gabar, he was going into the situation about the UN releasing that documentary. Okay, that packaging documentary. Okay, he made the statement, which when it comes to the UN center, okay, or building, is right here in America, in New York. Okay, so New York really the capital, okay, of America. Okay, they say Washington D.C. Okay, but Washington D.C. really the military, really the military standard. Okay, when it comes to executive orders, when it comes to the military. Okay, they're part of those three frogs. But that's in Revelation. I think Revelation 16. Let me make sure, because I don't want to quote the scripture wrong. But really, New York is the capital of America. The UN nation that all these nations come together. The G7 meetings and all that coming together over here. Okay, that's why New York is also known as the Empire State. But that's let me see. That Revelation, might be Revelation 6. I can't find it, you know. Yeah, yeah, Revelation 16. Revelation chapter 16, verse 13. And it says, and I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon. Okay, and the dragon representing um NATO, okay, or the European system, of, the system of Esau Edom. Okay, and the UN is mainly constructed by those European nations, okay, under the rule of the elites of Esau Edom. Okay, starting with Britain, okay, England. And it says, and I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth. Okay, so especially like the well, I'll continue on. I won't, And I saw the three unclean spirits like frogs came out of the mouth of the dragon. Okay, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophets. For they are the spirits of devils, and once again, devil deceiving, working miracles which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of the God or Yahweh Bashim Shai Almighty. Okay, and I make mention of the Washington D.C. Okay, being the military part of the beast system, and they're one of the unclean frogs. Okay, out of the three. Okay, because you have Washington D.C. being one of them. You have London, okay, being one of them when it comes to the financial system, okay, and when it comes to the third unclean fraud is the Roman Catholic Church, okay, out of the Vatican, okay, from Rome, okay, which represent uh, um, wickedness. Okay, you see what the Pope pushing? He's on that one one world religion, okay, and all that madness, okay, pushing the agenda of the NWO. Okay, you see all the exposure coming out about the Roman Catholic Church, okay, but it was the three unclean frogs or spirits, okay, and like I said, Washington being one of them. But when it comes to that, that New York, okay, that's what mainly, you know, where they want to, where they run America through, okay, mainly when I said that, going into the UN meetings, okay, or the UN building, okay. But let me go back into Psalms chapter 64, verse 3. Who wet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows and bitter words. Okay, their agenda at this time. Okay, when it comes to their laws that they want to put in place, their agenda, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, and the perfect representing the Israelites. Okay, because we're the Lord's chosen people, and eventually we is going to be perfect when Yahweh Shai return and deliver the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Okay, and the Lord come back and take Esau Edom out of power. And it says, they that may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Yeah, they don't think we're gonna rise up, man. They don't think Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna deliver us, man. Okay, they think they're gonna oppress us and keep us in captivity forever. Okay, they think they're gonna destroy us, man. That's what they thought is. And it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune, laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because they have wickedness, spiritual wickedness on the left hand side, man, through Satan. Okay, and certain demons, man. Okay, and they be conjuring up. Okay, when it comes to these meetings and stuff, behind the scenes, they doing rituals. Okay, you had one summit, I think about a year ago at the WEF, probably at the beginning of the year. They had a witch up there, doing a ritual, and she was basically coughing and, on those, certain world leaders up there that was taking or performing and taking that when it comes to that ritual. Okay, they decide, they'll say that now it was a blessing. Okay, yeah, in the form of wickedness. Okay, some witch. I think she supposed to be like she been from Brazil. Okay, it been a little minute, but that what they show that openly. Okay, but how much more behind the scenes, man? Okay, where they judge with priests and all that, man. Yeah, Esau do these things, man. Okay, when it comes to their witchcraft, man. And that's how they gain more power. Okay, and but eventually, Lord gonna cut that witchcraft off from them. That's Isaiah chapter 47. Okay, let me see. So they know that said the heart, meaning their mind, their thoughts, and their agenda is deep. Okay, when it comes to their agenda and their plans, man. Let me get on. But that's Micah. Yeah, Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Yeah, they working evil upon their beds because their bed represent their comfortability because they're in power. Okay, starting with these elites on down. Okay, those that doing their bidding, that's in league with them. Okay, woe to them that work. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And once again, man, okay, they have their power from the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, and they showing that through their actions. Okay, even though they might come in peace, peace. Okay, but the scripture said when they say peace, something destruction comes. Well, okay, First Thessalonians, chapter 5. Okay, let me go back into So not right now they got the power in their hand. But like I say, Psalms. Oh no, I mean Isaiah 47. Okay, the Lord gonna cut that witchcraft from out of their, that power from out of their hand when it comes to the left hand side. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back to Psalms real quick. I might get there. Isaiah 47. Like I said, majority of people, they're not paying attention, man. Okay, they're too focused into the delusions of the world, man. Psalm 64, verse 6. They search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, but Yahweh Bashim al Shai shall shoot at them with an arrow, and suddenly they shall be wounded. They're going into those missiles. That's going to be the end of Esau Edom Kingdom. Okay, his rulership. The missiles, and when Yahweh Shai intervene. Okay, right? As they think they're gonna have everybody, stamp. Okay, they have the world and they, in their hands, total control. That's when Yahweh Shai gonna intervene when it comes to the Third World War. Okay? And those missiles going to annihilate this place, America. Okay? And those elites, they're gonna be in their retreats, their bunkers. Okay? Just to be they're gonna be, the retreats, when it comes to the bunkers, in the mountains, under the ground, space stations, okay, water stations, okay. They're gonna only be reserved just for slavery, but that's their future, okay. And he the nations when Yahweh Shai return, man, okay. And that's what they're afraid of as well. And that's why they want to silence the Hebrew Israelites, man, okay. Because we tell them about their future judgment. Okay, that the NWO is not going to be prospered, and eventually Lord going to put them at bring them to a stop. Okay, destroy their kingdom, and Yahweh Shah is going to establish his kingdom, which is by default the kingdom of Israel. Okay, after the Lord destroyed that land over there, or the land of Israel, with those phonies over there, okay, Amalek, because they're not the original people. And that land going to be cleansed just to be um built back up by the rightful owners, okay, the Israelites, okay, once again, which happen to be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that descended out of that bloodline, man, okay. But this place, America, ain't gonna be destroyed after the missiles, okay. I mean, this place, America, ain't never gonna be inhabited after the destruction of the missiles, okay. It's gonna become a desert, what I meant to say, okay. And the only thing that's gonna inhabit this place is desert-like creatures. Psalm chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Okay? And so that's going to be the times that we're in now. Okay, the exposure of Esau Edom. Okay? The tongue is falling upon themselves. They got infighting. Okay? The elites they can't agree on certain agendas. Okay, you see the division here amongst America, with the Republicans and Democrats, which both of them play the same role. They, doing the bidding of these elites. Okay, but the point is now you're starting to see whistleblowers. Okay, supposed their agenda. You got these truthers. Okay, supposed Esau Edom, and mainly you got the prophets. So that's it on that. Let me go to Isaiah, since I made mention of it. Isaiah chapter 47. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Let me see. Yeah, verse 12. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. And it reads, it says, stand now with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, within thou hast labored from thy youth. Okay, and just going into eventually America, because this place of America was built off of witchcraft. Okay, they like to say the founding forefathers, starting with George Washington. Okay, but they were always Masons, which all of them back then did the bidding of the elites. Okay, but this can go to the elites as well today. Okay, and on down to still here in America. Okay, when it comes to witchcraft, Hollywood. Okay, you see, the exposure. Okay, like I'm going into the secret societies. Okay, the Baphomet Satanism. Okay, all that stands into on witchcraft. Okay, the media. Okay, the news stations. Okay, witchcraft. Okay, and the pharmaceutical companies, witchcraft. Okay, but they teaching now, like I said, amongst the school systems. Okay, it says, stand now with the enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Okay, so then now we're in a time due to the exposure through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, and Esau Edom losing their power. Okay, that's why now they starting to look tacky, man. Okay, when it comes to their agenda, when it comes to, like I said, a lot of these events, these psyops that they got set up, man. A lot of people, eyeing it now. Okay, starting to see, man, something ain't right, man. Okay, don't believe what you see on TV or on your phone, and hey, the AI, another part of the witchcraft. Okay, when it comes to the deep fake, okay, you can look that up. Project Blue Beam, the Green Room. Okay, like a lot of these, we got the president. They go up there holding councils at the White House, and they can send their secretary up there, and they got people asking the questions, according to current situations. Okay, You thinking they at the White House, but really it's a green room, okay, a screen, a fake screen behind them. And they probably at a whole nother different location, man. Okay, there been reports that most of the governor officials at the White House, now that they're not even there, okay, possibly they already in a bunker somewhere, okay, but they're push the notion that they're at the White House, okay, holding certain councils or meetings on the latest topic or discussion when it comes to America, problem, but they ain't even there. It's all of it's a green room, okay, like how they make up these movies and stuff, okay. So that's part of the witchcraft, but that's coming out now, okay. And it says Isaiah chapter 47, verse let me see, verse 12, and it says, "Stand now with thy enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail." Okay, and like I said, a lot of these presidents or government officials, okay, a lot of them they get they counseling from individuals that deal with witchcraft, such as astrology and and all that, Scientology and all that. Okay, yeah, so that's part of their witchcraft, man. And these elites the same way. Okay, where you think they get it from? Okay, the lesser luminaries, as they call it. So, and it says, "Thou art weary in the multitudes of thy counsels." They counsels. Okay, even though they trying to bring forth their agenda, but the scripture says they're gonna be in strays, man. And that's Job. And Job. So really, then time is coming on our side now. Okay, because Esau Edom time is about damn near up, man. Okay. It is once again Revelation 12:12. They know they have but a short time left. Um, Matter of fact, let me get this. Job chapter 12, verse 4. "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment." Okay, so this is a moment right now. Okay. Um, let's go down to 23. Job chapter 20, verse 23. "When he is about to fill his belly, let me read that again. When he is about to fill his belly, okay, going into his NWO, their agenda, Yahweh Bashim Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating." Okay? And so that's the Lord about to bring judgment upon him. And the one I wanted to get, that's good. This is another one too. Job chapter 18, verse 7. "The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare." So the Lord got him in a trick bag, man. Because when it comes to these elites, Esau eat them and on down. Okay. Once again, the Lord got him in strays. Okay. Let me get the one I was looking for. That was I think that was Job. I get this one. Job chapter 14, verse 5. "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Okay, so once again, man, the Lord got him set up for a great fall. Even though they through their pride or they think they're gonna, fulfill this NWO. Okay. Let me see if this is let me see. see if I can find it. The scripture says he shall be in strays. Yeah, okay. I did read. I just read the verse after. No, I mean I didn't read it, but I read verse 23 and then 22. Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strays, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Okay, once again, in strays, man. Okay, this says every hand of the wicked. Okay, when you go into that word wicked in the Hebrew, okay, I think it's a male. Okay, I forgot the pronunciation of it in Hebrew. Okay, but it meaning the workers, the labor. Okay, and you starting to see that too as well, as I mentioned earlier about those ports. You know, being workers going on strikes at them ports, and the trucking industry. The people that the working class, man. Okay, that's now protesting and you know coming out, ready to come against this American government due to the wages, due to inflation, due to unemployment, due to poverty. Okay, so they're going into the workers now. Okay, they're ready to come against these elites. And a lot of these workers, due to the information age and the internet, they're exposing a lot of these elites' agenda as well. So they'll show you that they're in strays, man. Okay, to the point they got to have these councils. And even amongst them, they're having differences. Okay, they show you that Yahweh Shemel Shah, the supreme power. Okay, but once again, the Lord got them in delusion. They're going to fulfill this NWO. Let me go back to Isaiah chapter 47, verse 13. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel. Let the astrologers, and I make mention of the astrologers, okay, that they play a role into these presidential campaigns. Okay, which end up with a bunch of witches and warlocks, man, giving these presidents certain advice on how to move. Okay, agendas to push. Okay, and it says, let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, and they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, and they shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to set before it. Okay, so going into basically this place, America will be ultimately destroyed, man. Okay, by the way of the missiles and the chariots, Yahweh shall bring war. Okay, and that's the Lord going to disappoint. But that's Job. Let's go back to Job. And this is the book of Job, man. Okay, well, this was written over going on 3,000 plus years ago, 4,000 plus years ago. And he prophesied, man, that Esau Edom downfall. Okay, to show you that Job ain't no Edomite. Okay, because you got that amongst Israel or amongst Christianity, that Job is an Edomite, man. Okay, that's false. Okay, he's an Israelite. Okay, the whole Bible is dedicated to the Israelites. Okay, only way that you can be a true prophet if you are the seed line of Israel, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get. Okay, and, even though the Lord showed visions amongst these other nations, but the prophets are the Israelites, man. Before I get that, go back into Joel, let me get this. That's Isaiah. Okay, once again, which happen to be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Okay, like I say, you got to be the stock of Israel, man. Okay, even though you got Israelites scattered amongst other nations, because you got brothers. I made mention just now that you got to be a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. Okay, but not really when it comes to your appearance to look. Okay, but your bloodline. Okay, because you got brothers that's amongst the camp. Different Israelite camps. Okay, in particular, mainly the men of Great Millstone. Okay, that may take on the look of another nation. They may take on the appearance of a so-called white man or a Hamite. Okay, or Chinese, etc. but they out there prophesying. 10 out of 10, man, they Israelites, man. Okay, because the scripture said, the spirit bear witness without spirit, that we are the children of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Okay, I believe that's on Romans um, chapter 8. Let me get that real quick. Okay, so that show you that they Israelites. You had a video earlier today, that brothers responded to. I seen earlier this morning, okay, Elder Barack Gabar on his channel, okay, while they've been out there teaching, okay, the main camp in New York, okay, you had an individual that came up, he had his appearance, all he lighter skin and appeared to be white, okay, but you can tell he meant a Jake, okay, but he made, he stopped amongst the brothers and asked them, do they accept him because his skin complexion, because he done heard from other camps that he an Edomite due to his skin complexion. Okay, that he went into the history of his father, and that he and found out, that he said that on his father's side that his father was Puerto Rican, okay, which is the tribe of Ephraim, okay, the northern kingdom, okay, and Elder Barack Gabar made mention like, hey, so you are what your father is, man. Okay, going back to Numbers 1 and 18. Okay, so you can show you they had more dialogue, but you can show you that more and more they talk to him, you can tell that he was enlightened, man. Okay, even though he been going off, saying he a Christian and all that. Okay, but once again, our point is to tell our people who they are. Okay, when their true nationality. When it comes to, doesn't even matter your appearance. Okay, but you got even Israelites amongst the camps that may look like other nations, but they out there prophesying. They're Israelites, man. Because his word is only for Israel, and the prophet is only amongst Israel. They're teaching the truth. Okay, Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. Okay, going into the prophecies. Okay, and the book is the Holy Bible. None shall want her mate, meaning these other doctrines. Okay, these false doctrines. Okay, they ain't gonna meet, or they ain't gonna be compared to the scriptures. Okay, when it comes to the Holy Bible or the Spirit and power we have by Shemal Shah. Okay, when it comes to like I said, these false doctrines. Okay, or these the Quran. Okay, Islam. Okay, the Roman Catholic Church doctrine, Christianity doctrine. Okay, African paganism or Egyptology doctrine, all the books that they have. Okay, no other book, man. Okay, because within this book, the scripture said this book is actually, even though it words, but it's spirit. It's a spirit. Okay, it's a living document, man. Okay, Yahweh Shemal Shah's spirit dwelleth in this book. Okay, and it says, as it's going to continue on, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. Okay, and he had cast a lot for them, and his hand had divided unto them by line. They shall possess it forever from generation to generation, and shall they dwell therein. So the lot represent the Israelites, man. Okay, amongst the prophets. Okay, and that's the point I wanted to get. So let's go back to what that's on. So that proves right there that when it comes to the men, the major prophets or the minor prophets, when it comes to the scriptures, they all Israelites, man. Okay, including Job, because he's prophesying. Let's get Job chapter, going back into the downfall of Esau. Job chapter 12, let me see, 12 or 5. No, Job chapter, let me see, 5. Job chapter 5, chapter 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. So they're going to be brought down. Okay? The Lord said he's going to disappoint them. Okay? They device or they craft is going into Esau, Edom, NWO. Just like he done every other ancient empire that was ruled by the heathens. Eventually, all of them had their time to rule, and eventually, the Lord took them out of power, man. And Esau, Edom, no different. Okay, especially these Edomites, man. Okay? Because they end up going to push up a corruption more and more. But that's on. Let me get on Psalms. I think it's Psalms chapter Psalms chapter 21, verse 11. For they intend evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. Once again, the NWO. Okay, they think they're gonna bring it to fruition, man. They're gonna be a disappointment when Yahweh Shah return. Okay, and Yahweh Shah um, set up the elect of the nation of Israel. Let's get this. Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsels together at the UN meetings, okay, the WF meetings, okay, the G7 meetings, okay, etc. Okay, meetings they have behind the scene. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsels together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away the cords from us, who's the anointed. Okay, the children of Israel. Okay, starting with the sons of Israel. Okay, the nation of Israel, man. Okay, they want to cut us off as a nation. And it says, he that sitteth in heaven, in the heavens, shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. Once again, the Lord got them in derision. Okay, they're going to perform this NWO. Okay, soon, once again, they think, and they sufficiency, yes, sufficiency. Okay, they think they're gonna be at the peak of the NWO. Soon they think they're gonna have it all. The Lord gonna cast them down, man. When Yahweh shall return and rain fire upon them. And it says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore the pleasure, the missiles, man. Yet have I set my king upon my holy mount, my holy hill of Zion. Okay, starting with Yahweh Shai. Okay, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And I will declare the decree. The Lord has said unto me, thou art my son, this day I have begotten thee. Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine heritage, and the uttermost parts of the earth for their possession. And thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them into pieces like a pottle vessel. Okay, so that's going to be their future, man. Okay, they're going to go into captivity when Yahweh Shai return, man. As I made mention, these elites being the first ones. Okay. Matter of fact, let me look at this. On Psalms chapter 1, let me see, 49. Psalm chapter 149, verse 6. And it says, let the high praises of Yahweh Bashim Shai be in their mouth and the two-edged swords in their hand. Okay, going into after the Lord delivered the nation of Israel, and eventually, after the due time, after the fire and the smoke dies down, the Lord going to set up the kingdom here on the earth, and the elect is going to come out of the chariots, okay, to rule, okay, right along with Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's in Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. Okay, New Jerusalem, okay, coming out of the heavens, okay, and we're gonna come back down. Also, that number, that hopeful elect, we're gonna come down and take them out of come down out of the chariots and put them in slavery, put the heathen nations in slavery. Okay, and it says, starting with these elites, it says, let the saints let the saints be joyful in glory. Verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Yeah, I made mention of the beds. Right now, the elites, they're on their bed, okay, being comfortable. Okay, that's what the bed represents. Okay, but in our kingdom, that's going to be our rest. Okay, and we're going to be comfortable shackling you Edomites and the rest of you heathens, man. Okay, let the high praises of Yahweh Bashim Shai be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. And that's literally, okay, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bend their kings with chains and their nobles with federal irons, and to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's what their future, man. Okay, straight up slavery, man. Okay, when it comes to these elites.
and you heathens, okay, you Edomites and you heathens that die or perish on this side here in America or in this lifetime, you're going to come back in the kingdom being service, okay, through your bloodline, okay, which is reincarnation. And the 2/3 that perish on this side, they're going to come back in the kingdom being the sons and daughters of the elect, and that's how they're going to inherit the kingdom, okay? Let me get some more scriptures about Esau and these nations going into captivity, man. Going back into Jeremiah chapter 30. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. I started at 15. It says, why criest thou for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Yeah, the reason why we're in captivity up under Esau, Edom, and these heathens due to our disobedience when it comes to the nation of Israel. That's why the Lord put us under the curses for breaking the covenant. Okay, which is in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 16 through 68. Okay, but now through Yahushua, 2,000 years ago, okay, his death and his resurrection, okay, and him went back into the spiritual realm, okay, when he resurrected by the way of the chariots. They tell you that in Acts, the first chapter, okay. Now we're just waiting for Yahushua to return as we're in this grace period. And Yahushua, when it comes to deliverance, he's going to be the one that issuing the new covenant, because we're not under the new covenant yet. When it comes to you false Israelite camps out there that's pushing that, man, the new covenant ain't going to be established until Lord changes, okay. So that hope for elect after during the time of salvation, okay. But the point I want to get into now, going to these heathens going into captivity. Okay, the reason why we in captivity due to our disobedience. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 15. Why criest thou for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee. Therefore, all they that devoured thee, so Esau ain't had the power of his own, as he said, manifest destination. Okay, how he conquered the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Now that was the will of the Lord. Now it's gonna be manifest destination for you heathens to go into captivity, starting with you Edomites. Okay, which is prophecy. And it says, verse 16, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So going into the payback, man. Okay, justice, real justice, man. Okay, ain't no reparations. Okay, ain't no talking about building up Israelite community. Okay, true justice is gonna be blood for blood, man. Okay, that's what the Lord gonna do. The scripture says it's a righteous thing to you have about Shema Shah to recompense those that trouble you. Okay, starting with these elites on down, man. Okay, so they're going into captivity, man, right along with the rest of these heathen nations. Verse 17, I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, who no man looketh after, or seeketh after. Okay, so they're going into captivity, man. And ain't gonna be no forgiveness of Esau either. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get this. Because like I said, you got Israelites out there talking about Esau can make it. And now according to the scriptures, but that's Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord power, or this said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Let's go on to Esau Edom against you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. The scripture says he kept his wrath forever. Okay, like I said, slavery. Okay, civil rights movement, the Jim Crow era, and what they got planned now. They're trying to cut us off as a nation. Okay, he had that perpetual hatred. The word perpetual means continually. Okay, and the only ones that can deliver us from out of that is Yahweh Shema Shah. We read earlier, Psalm 17 to 13. Deliver us, O Lord, from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay. So ain't no the Lord said he ain't gonna turn the transgression of Esau, Edom away. He gonna punish them. Okay, and that's going into them being destroyed when it comes to their kingdom. Okay, and eventually going into captivity. So let's get on with it. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. And it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And once again, man, so that's due justice, man. Okay, Esau, Edom, led us in captivity, right along with the rest of these heathen nations. He being primary number one. They're going into captivity. Okay, they brought the sword upon us. The Lord want to have the favor for us to bring the sword upon us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, when the Lord established the kingdom of Israel. Okay, Yahweh Shah ruled right along with David. Okay, the house of David, which is another way of saying the elect. Okay, and that's the number that we're striving to be part of. Yeah, so these elites, man, we just at the point now they're ready to roll with their agenda, man. And we getting closer and closer, man. Okay. Let me get on. Now I get ready to close. Let me get on. Like our people, they're not paying attention. They're not taking heed. Okay, that's all right, because His word is only for the elect. Let's get Romans chapter 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, and now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. So now it's high time to wake out of sleep. Okay, that spiritual slumber. Okay, telling our people to leave off from these false gods, these idols, the different sets of religions, the hedonistic customs, trusting in this place. Okay, trusting in the American system, the dollar. Okay, it's high time to wake out of sleep. Come back and acknowledge Yahweh Shema Shai, your inheritance. Okay, the laws, statutes, commandments, and the prophecies of where we headed. Okay, as once again, the Lord set up the prophets. Let me get this. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Okay? So the days are evil. So you're supposed to be redeeming the time. And that's starting with those that know they Israelites, man. Okay? So the days are evil. Once again, high time to wake out of sleep. And it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Okay? And we know eventually the will of the Lord is to bring salvation, but also to bring destruction. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this one. I'll get this. Then Matthew chapter 12. No, Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. And these 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth to command them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, meaning the other nations, the heathen nations. There ain't no salvation for them. Okay? We just now read a couple of scriptures that they're going into captivity. And it says, go not into the ways of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Because at that time you had heathens dwelling amongst the Samaritans, okay, or in the land of Samaritan. And it says, verse 6, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So once again, Israel, the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? And as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So once again, the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai is at hand. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. I pray that the street ministry was edifying. And just as I open up with, I'm going to close out by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Bakar HaKadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And citation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.